Hello and welcome, or welcome back. Today we're just going to be doing a couple more rounds of Killing Floor 1 and just probably just, I don't know, talking about random stuff. Probably movies or something, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But if that sounds fun or interesting to you, I'd suggest seeking help. But before you do that, please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much, and we'll get right into it. Thank you for hanging out, by the way. I know we're on a map that we've done before. I think we did this on Friday the 13th. That was fun. You know what we do.
So look out for me.
Just mag dump into the bitches.
Lots of lovely guns just waiting for you.
Like the Korn-esque music. The new metal.
I like the big ones, don't you? Do a good job, and I'll be waiting.
Oh crap, they're hot too.
Stay sharp.
Jesus, mind that fucking great blade.
Yep. Oh,
Damn it, invisible bitch again.
invisible bitches. I just hear spiders. There. He just the way he jumped was very like Nintendo 64-esque. Where the hell are these guys? Whoa, she kind of scared the shit out of me. Just a little bit. Is that a husk? Let's take a look. What does your face look like, Mr. Husk? Yes, it is. And you're dead, buddy.
I like the big ones, don't you?
Haha.
Stay sharp.
Woo. He's watching you. Yeah, I got a buddy he's been my best friend for like 24, 25 years. He's just now starting to like get horror, you know what I mean? He's like I've been watching it more and more. He's just like I remember just he was one of the ones that was turned away as a kid. Because it was, you know, like I don't know, it didn't sit right with him. You know what I mean? He was a kid, and it scared the shit out of him, left a bad taste in his mouth. I get it. I've met a lot of people that are like that, but no, he's just now starting to like get it, you know. And for me, that's just like awesome because you know I love horror all year round. I do, and I have for years. He knows that. You know, it's not like we haven't watched stuff together before. It's just he never really paid attention. But like recently, we were watching like Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, it had a marathon on, or Freddy versus Jason and stuff like that. You know, I mean, Freddy versus Jason. Say what you want about it. It's a fun movie. You know, it came out in a time where they were trying to recapture it, and at least they had Robert Englund back as Freddy, you know. But yeah, not the worst movie, especially today's standards. You know what's crazy, man? I watched Morbius not too long ago, and that movie is a motherfucking masterpiece compared to anything coming out these days. It is wild, man. Like, it is not the worst movie. Morbius is not the worst movie. That's probably the death of Nomad's channel. He said Morbius is a good movie. Hey man, compared to pretty much everything coming out in the year 2024, it is. Oh wow, I thought that would be dicks in him, but I just leveled up. Yeet. Yeah, compared to pretty much anything coming out. I haven't seen Wolverine, or yeah, Deadpool Wolverine. I haven't seen that yet. But I know that it's just pretty much like fan service and shit writing, pretty much. It has no story. It's meant to just be fun. I mean, I think, yeah, okay. Me saying it has, look at that. Damn. I'm not saying it doesn't have, like, it has a story, right? It's just so rudimentary, and it's like, I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it's just goofy, you know?
Something really big's coming. Stock up while you can.
Like, if you were to equate, like, a kid's movie to an adult movie, you know what I mean? Something that's just pure fun, essentially. Like, that's what it is. You know, and that's not me downplaying it or talking shit. If you like it, you like it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I already know I'm going to like it. You know, I'm not going to sit there. That's a movie that I'm not going to pick apart the story and shit like that because I just want to be able to enjoy it. Yeah, you're not going to see me. I mean, I might be like, oh, this part of the story sucks, because I'll probably talk about it after I watch it. You guys know me. I pretty much will talk about anything, you know, that I watch or whatever, you know. But yeah, no, I saw some parts of it, and it's goofy, you know, like the floating head, the skeleton head guy, whatever, I don't know. I thought that was just a goofy. I was like, if there's anything for kids in this movie, that's probably it. Because I haven't seen the whole thing, right? But I did see, like, that battle. My buddy had to show me that. He was just like, you gotta see at least this one thing. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't care about spoilers for this movie. It's no big deal. You know, and the part with the handsome Deadpool, you know, he's just like, regenerate. He's like, how long does it take for you to regenerate? And he looks at him. He's like, regenerate. Like, that's pretty funny. You know, it's not bad. It's just a goofy, fun movie from what I can tell. That made me so nervous. Don't crash. He's somewhere. Yeah, so that's kind of like, I don't know. That's kind of how I feel with Freddy versus Jason. It's just like they wanted these two to come together. So they wrote a story. So they wrote a script to make it happen. I saw him. Fucker, I saw a little... Oh, teabag that leg. Yeah. Woo. Bom, 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 bom. Never played this one before. Yeah, he's just now getting into, like, seeing what it is. You know what I mean? Where you, like, discover, you're like, oh, that's what it is that people enjoy about this. You know, he was just like, he used to, like, he just thought spooky factor, scary factor. You know what I mean? Like, whoa! I had fucking Boogie at the top of the stairs ready to puke on me. Yeah, no, like, he's getting it now. And it's like, as his friend, jeez, they're just jiggly, ain't they? I'm getting distracted, they're hitting me. And, you know, just as a friend that, you know, like, loves that medium, you know, and would love to be able to watch that stuff with them. I mean, we have, I mean, for years. I remember wearing out a VHS tape of Army of Darkness with them, you know, but that's like a comedy, you know. Kind of. It does have a little bit of horror aspect to it. It's not really scary, though. Not even when I was a kid. Not even really when we were kids was it really scary.
Lots of lovely guns, just waiting for you.
Crap, she's ugly. God's sake, don't let her scream.
And then I go over to his place the other day, and he's got, you know, Freddy versus Jason going. And I remember that when I was a kid. Just like, I mean, not when I was a kid. I think I was a teenager when it came out. I can't remember the year. Yeah, no, even when we were younger, it was never like the perfect movie. I always liked the part with the stoner and I can't remember what it's fucking called now. The worm with the, like the hookah attached to it, and you know, like yeah, that part's funny. You know that I can't remember what the fuck that thing is called. It has a name. I just can't remember what it's called. But yeah, no, I mean like the movie's good. You know, I like it. The cast is alright. That chick is she's very not a good actor. The blonde, the main.
Stay sharp.
Wow.
Off me.
But yeah, watching that like Nightmare on Elm Street. It's fun. It's cool. I got, you know, like my buddy's finally starting to get like where we're sitting there, and it's like even if you're like even if you love the movie, you can sit there and pick it apart. You can sit there and have fun with it. You can make fun of it. You can have fun with it. You know, it's like there's a lot of reasons to enjoy horror, or they say horror. Horror, you know what I mean? Like there's plenty of ways of enjoying. Oh man, I was out of ammo that whole. Usually I'm like hitting the reload button all the time.
I'm ready and waiting. Watch where you are.
Fucker.
I'll tool you up just right.
Yeah, but that's kind of like what we do. We'll watch movies, and if we don't enjoy them, we'll just sit there and pick them apart. But even if you do love them, like I love like a lot of horror movies. There are a lot of them that I'll sit there and pick apart and make fun of, have fun with. You know what I mean? It's not that I hate it. You know, it's not because I hate it. It's just, you know, we've seen them. I've seen them a million times. You see them from a bunch of different angles and whatever. You know, so it's like, have fun with it, make fun of it. You know, whether it's a bad special effect or whatever. That was cool. But like, man, we watched that Flash movie, for example, of making fun of things. That movie's god awful, man. Like I haven't met one person that liked that movie unironically. I haven't even met anybody that liked it to like own the chuds or whatever, some stupid shit they try and do, you know what I mean? It's Ezra Miller. The poster child for fucking Hollywood mental illness. And fucking like that ideological brain rot, you know? Like, fuck. Just because you say you're something means you're protected? I don't know what I mean. If you know Ezra Miller and you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, look it up. Because it's like very frustrating. You know? Like, how is that motherfucker still working? But anyway. Like, well, we watched those movies. We watched that movie and, you know, just tear it apart. Like, what is it? There's a part with, I think, is there a part with Zod and they're coming down, like, in the drop ships to Earth, you know what I mean? And it just looks like it looks terrible. Like, I think they're all underground, ain't they? I'm gonna have to walk around, like, a far ways away. But, like, it looked like something I can do. You know what I mean? It was really bad the way that the shit dropped down. It reminded me of like fucking, I think, I was going to say Power Rangers from the 90s.
This time, by the really
But
big
I
guns.
think that would be an insult to Power Rangers. I think they actually did it better. But I remember like we were making fun of that movie the whole time. It was just a shit movie. And I don't like Ezra. So it's just like, I don't know, it was a good old time. We had a lot of fun watching it just on Max or whatever, for free. But then that part came, and I was like in mid-sentence. Hold on, just like now. I was in mid-sentence talking about something completely different. And there was that scene, and the CG hit me so bad, hit me so hard, I stopped and was like, what the fuck is that? And started laughing my ass off. And like that, like seriously, Hollywood movie with the worst fucking CG. Worst, 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 worst. I'm not even over exaggerating, man. Like I looked at it and I'm like, this movie was in theaters. That one scene, the drop shifts come down, and for one, the CG and the background, they didn't look right together. So there was that, right? There's one strike. And then another, the movement of the ships. It was like someone drew a line and was like, here you go. That's where you're going to go. And that's what it did. It was so fucking bad. But man, I had fun watching it because it was a shit movie. See, there's a middle ground, right? You can watch bad movies and still enjoy it to an extent. I mean, everybody has their definition of bad, right? But like that was the first time like I watched Morbius the first time, and then I actually kind of enjoyed that movie. But I actually kind of enjoy bad comic book movies though. Like I actually kind of like Jonah Hex. If you guys don't know what that one is, look it up. It's a western guy with a half melted face that talks to dead people, you know. The movie's shit, I'll admit that, but I like it. Howard the Duck. The movie's garbage. I love it. So, like whatever you want, except for fucking Patriarch. Patriarch, you bitch, mother bitch. You bitch, mother bitch. Aww. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, see, I had other plans for this video. That's not popping up. Here, I don't know if like I'm doing something wrong, but look, I have so many. I have actually quite a few maps that I subscribe to, because that's how you do it on the workshop. Is you just subscribe to them and they're supposed to download it, whatever. Well, Walking Dead Prison and Cemetery, we did a video already on with both of those in it. Where's Crack House? I think I had Resident Evil Mansion. I had a Silent Hill map. I had a Counter-Strike map. I don't know where. I'll figure it out though. I just figured I'd point that out because this is just there, and everybody's like, "What the fuck, Crack House?" You know, but you know. Yeah, I figured I'd explain that. But, you know, because we're starting to run out of maps here. I know I can turn up the difficulty, but we're running out of maps. And I like the maps, you know. Even the community ones, people, they just keep, they crank them out. I don't know if they make new ones. I got to keep up on that. But anyway, I'll stop fucking rambling about this stupid random shit that I'm, but, you know, if you stuck around this long, I really do appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. What were the movies like of your teenage years, like the horror movies of your teen years that you know are bad, or you teenagers, early 20s, whatever, in your youth, that you knew are bad but you always enjoyed. Like I don't know, they don't have to be horror, I guess, but you know, since it is the theme of it being horror, so I guess that would be appreciated. But it don't have to be horror. You know, we could talk about whatever, but yeah, again, I'll stop fucking rambling and let you get on with your day. So, or night. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. If you please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much. Thank you for hanging out, and I will catch you on the next one.